Last week we visited the vibrant Hvar and the picturesque Paklini Islands. We restocked Kawai before we sailed to Brac, where we would pick up Jase's parents. This week, the new crew, who have never sailed before, are tested with strong winds on multiple occasions, broken up with beautiful anchorages, as we sail south, visiting many Croatian towns, including Korčula, before checking out of Dubrovnik.
Started with 19 knots of wind at the moment, so yeah. No one's sick yet, so that's a win.
No, we got a good skipper.
So you're talking about Tracy?
Yes.
The conditions look like it's worsened. Yes. You look like you're going to the snow, Dad.
Yeah, well, time to break out the cars.
Yep. How you going there, Mum?
Cold.
Cold. So I think it's 8 degrees at the moment. And there's snow on the...
My toes feel like it's 8 degrees.
Snow on the mountains.
Snowing just over there.
So yeah, hopefully we'll get to this anchorage and we can have a hot shower.
How does that make you feel? Good, so I don't know.
30-second showers, that's all you got.
Pretty cool place we've anchored.
Yeah, we found an old submarine bunker from I think it's World War II. And we've just anchored out the front. Mum, how do you feel about being in this tender?
Safe.
I don't believe you for a second.
She's lying.
Where do you hold that thing?
I'm holding it.
What's happening here? Is there a party on the hill?
Brr. Brr.
Is that my mum?
He's coming.
Nah, Rod, they're leaving.
Terrible.
They're running. There was a lot to see on the southern side of Brac Island, and after exploring the submarine bunker, the following day we headed to Uvala Blaca anchorage and hiked to a monastery in the hills before sailing to Zlatni Rat, the famous beach. Unfortunately, the weather conditions didn't quite match those of when we visited last May when we were searching for our boat, so we couldn't stick around for long.
Alright, Trace.
Yes?
What was she blowing?
27.8 I saw was the most.
What were we meant to have?
We're meant to have 9.
How are you going there, Mum?
I trusted my skipper.
You're loving it. You're loving it, aren't you, Mum?
Yes, I am.
I think you're doing really well.
I haven't got seasick.
No, I think you're doing really, really well.
Any words, Captain?
No. No words. I wish the conditions were better for your family.
That's fine. Yacht cam. Mum, your hand's holding something there, is it?
Hanging on tight.
Don't blame her.
Yeah.
Some of the tougher conditions we've had on Kawai.
You hang on.
Captain's doing a great job there, just riding down the waves.
Yeah, that's it. Lucky Uncle Matt trending's out with on today.
Mum, you're a non-drinker, but after this, you want a scotch on the rocks tonight?
Some hot soup.
Gosh, you're wild.
Oh, 17
Alright babe, we've been into the shop.
Yep.
Soy sauce and bread.
Yeah.
So it's only been 10 hours since your crazy weather.
Yeah. What a different day today is, huh?
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. And we've just explored this little town.
Vrboska,
I
I think.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. It's just little, not much to it, but yeah, it's got a good vibe.
Heading back to the boat after our run.
Yeah, it's a cracking day.
Gorgeous.
With a tight schedule, we took Mum and Dad to Hvar and the Paklini Islands where they could explore before more bad weather was expected. With winds of 30 to 40 knots, we grabbed a mooring ball and watched a bit of chaos, including, but not limited to, a dragged mooring ball, tangled anchors and some wild sailing, before we could again continue our journey south.
Just remember where we're going and remember where we've been. We can breathe underwater.
You're on camera.
Oh, really? Just hanging out in Croatia. Bit of a rainy day. Just cruising around.
It's a good spot we've stopped at, isn't it? Just some desks.
Yeah, that was pretty cool up there, but yeah, probably not. So we've got about a 40 nautical mile sail today from Croatia to Lockwood near Dubrovnik, and we've checked out the winds. It looks like it will be around about 14 knots, gusting up to 28 knots. And we usually think that the gusts are going to be the actual wind, because we have experienced that a few times where consistently throughout the day the gusts have been the consistent wind speed. So we're probably looking at a pretty speedy sail today, I would say. Let's set the sails quite cautiously to start with, conservatively, because there's quite a lot of large mountains in Croatia and we have experienced some very strong gusts off mountains in Greece and here. So yeah, we'll set them conservatively to start with and then hopefully put more out once the winds, once we see what they're doing.
We're off again, Skip.
Yep.
Chula in the background. It's a pretty nice place, really.
Yeah, it was.
Well, my parents are on the boat still, and this is the 4th time we've sailed.
Yep.
And what's the consistency?
Consistently over 20 knots, and well, 2 of them over 20, 2 of them over 25, so we really turned it on for them.
Here we go once again. Foreign memories, lying men. Don't you worry, it's gonna be alright. 'Cause I'm the judge and jury, and we'll be up all night. You better check for pose. You better check for pose. You better check for pose.
Alright Dad, this is your first time sailing. What's your first impressions of sailing, and what are your highs and lows?
Oh, it's very enjoyable sailing. It's very tranquil. Highs when there's plenty of wind, lows when there's no wind. But
good
No,
answer.
honestly, it's beautiful.
So for all those who haven't sailed, would you recommend?
Definitely.
No.
Get out and have a go. Or go with someone who knows what they're doing. Got a great skipper here.
Yes, yes. Now, this is also your first time sailing. Is it as good as you hoped?
Yes, it is. I loved it. 99% of the time I thoroughly enjoyed it. 1% was earlier that I didn't quite enjoy it when there was a bit of action happening and I wasn't quite sure what was going on. But it was all
30
good.
knots of wind.
And it was all good.
Yeah, we just had to bring a little bit of sail in. So that's there's a little bit of flapping and stuff going on.
But the rest of the journey has been thoroughly enjoyed.
You'll still get dinner tonight. Thanks for saying that. 30 in at least 3 times, so most people probably wouldn't be out in 30, so it's good.
Yeah. Nice cool breeze.
Nice cool breeze. That sums it up perfectly. How well you've handled it. With the wind continuing to be stronger than predicted, we found an alternative anchorage. We'd had more shelter, plenty of swinging room and better holding in mud. This anchorage, near the town of Zlatni, was everything we'd hoped for, so we stayed a couple of nights. With a 45-minute bus trip to Dubrovnik, we were able to check it out. So we're leaving Zlatni this morning, nice and early. We are off to Dubrovnik to check out of Croatia, and we are on to Montenegro, heading to Croatia.
So you got your coffee cup, is there a reason?
We just like to get up bright and early here on Kawai and get into the day. So we're off nice and early.
Bad to leave Croatia. I don't think 1 month is enough. But we will be back Montenegro for a couple of months and then back again to check out a few more islands. So we're excited about that.
Close all the curtains, stay on the phone. We are the monsters, holding you still. We are the gallows.
And we are out of Dubrovnik and Croatia. We are off to Montenegro. All very simple, the process again. Simple and quick.
Where are we? Gruz.
Gruz Harbour, yes.
Kawai would have no problems with these boats beside it, would it?
Nah, she holds her own. Not really. Next time we cruise into the Bay of Kotor in Montenegro, share the anchorage with numerous cruise ships and check out the area.
Is there a place with sun all year round and pina coladas?